Get in, but I'm not going to delay you any longer because on Hump Day, we always find out it's more to the story with James White. Let's rock. Brother White.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good to be here with you. Listen, one of the things that I realize is that once in a lifetime, we find people who provide an answer to some of the most challenging questions. And we're witnessing in our lifetime an athlete whose life is answering an important question. And here's the question. What does it mean to be black? Now, some might assume that I'm only speaking to black people, but what it means to be black is a historical narrative that anyone can learn from. Now, I thought James Brown explained to the world when he said, "Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud." Was Malcolm X right when he said to black people, anytime you beg another man to set you free, you'll never be free? Freedom is something that you have to do for yourself. And even James Baldwin explained, when you try to slaughter a people and leave them with nothing to lose, you create somebody with nothing to lose. If I ain't got nothing to lose, what can you do to me? Say it loud. Freedom, you have to do it for yourself. Maybe playing and living with nothing to lose is a key to what it means to be black. If there's one leader who has embodied these ideas, it is the queen from Compton who played professional tennis for 27 years, from age 14 to 40. What does it mean to be black? Serena Williams models what it means to be black. She shows us how to maximize your blackness without minimizing any other dimension of diversity or minimizing anyone else. Yes, Serena models what it means to be black. It's a family affair. It's a father seeing something in you before you see it in yourself. It's learning how to play on a public court rather than in a country club. It's to live in Compton and to be raised on the battlefield of the Bloods and Crips without shedding blood or ending up in a coffin. It's the resilience to be booed in 2001 at Indian Wells Open at 19 years old and to be traumatized and to return in 2015 with forgiveness. It's to be called by a Russian Tennis Federation agent to call you and your sister the Williams brothers. To be black is to be body shamed for your muscular structure and the beauty of a black woman's body. Is that what it means to be black? To be black is to disrupt the status quo with power and passion. It's to wear your hair in braids or to be blonde or any other style that you want to wear. To be black is to acknowledge that you're black, your child is black, and to admit that the man you love is white because it matters who you are and who you love, because you know that in 1967, the Supreme Court finally had to let us know it's legal to marry a white man. To be black means you will love who you want to love. And to be black is also to be neglected in giving birth to your child. And yet you remember black mothers who die at a rate 3 times more than white women. Serena said no one was listening to her pain, but if she was not Serena Williams, she wouldn't have survived. To be black is to care more about your child than being a champion. It's to understand that the game is a tool rather than your sole treasure, and therefore you develop an investment firm that again raised $111 million for investment purposes. What does it mean to be black? It's to dump Common, dance with Beyonce, and to be declared to be one of the greatest tennis players by Billie Jean King. It's to allow your excellence to influence every area of your life. Now, some of you are thinking, what if you came to this show and talked about what does it mean to be white? You don't have to. We already know. Yes, the model of us all is found in black women who grew up in Compton but have not grown out of the sensibilities that have contributed to her greatness. To be black is not a burden. It's not an obstacle. It's an opportunity. And on the same court that she's playing on now in 2018, Serena with truth and grace showed us what it means to be black by putting her arms around Naomi Osaka, a first-generation Haitian and Japanese woman, and the first Japanese to win the U.S. Open who identifies as black. And she said this in closing to a hostile crowd: let's give everyone credit where credit is due. Let's not boo anymore. Is that what it means to be black? It does not matter if Serena Williams breaks any more records or wins the U.S. Open, because Serena Williams' life reminds us all there's always more to the story.
There you go.
I can truly say I was anticipating this all week.
No, right?
Oh, really?
all week long because I knew you were going to bring it on Serena.
Yes.
I knew you were going to bring it, but I didn't know you were going that direction.
And
I appreciate you.
And
brother.
watch this.
Thank you.
Sometime in the near future, I think the Duke volleyball player conversation may come up somewhere down the line. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Next week.
Like next week. Brother White, man, always a pleasure. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for bringing us
Good.
and giving us some good stuff each and every week, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you as well.
To be black